Guys, welcome to the 45Storng challenge, and this is going to be an amazing 45 days. It's 45 days. This is how the challenge is going to work. Below here is the instructions and the rules. It's 45 days of doing the 5 things in the list every day religiously. Okay, now they're not hard things to do. Drink the right amount of water, follow your diet plan religiously, and 3 other things. I'll go over those in a minute. Now, it's not the 5 things that are the key to this challenge. It's actually making the choice to do those 5 things regardless of whether you want to or not. Doing those 5 things regardless of not making any excuses that time got in the way. Not making any excuses that you've left your water bottle at home. Not making any excuses that the conditions weren't right. It was too cold, it was too wet, I was too tired, things like that. And the reason why this is really important is because the 45Storng challenge is about developing the mental fortitude to do the things you need to do regardless of whether you want to do them. And when they get mundane and they get boring because they become part of your day, you do them anyway. Because too many times we let ourselves down, and what this does is this develops a culture inside of us, in our subconscious, of unreliability. We become unreliable to ourselves. How many times have we told ourselves we're going to do something, or we're going to take part in something, or we're going to excel at something, or we're going to learn something, and we've never really done it? We are our own worst enemy. We can tell ourselves that we're going to do a lot of stuff, but we never actually do it. And what that does is our subconscious then gets used to us being unreliable. Okay. What that also does is that creates a low level of confidence and a low level of self-esteem in us, because we've constantly wanted to be doing things, or we've constantly tried stuff, but when things get tough and when things get challenging, or when the conditions aren't right, we stop doing them. So we stop believing in ourselves, and we lose that level of confidence and self-esteem because we've tried so many things in the past and they've never worked, or they've never worked and we've never succeeded at them. And it's not that the things that we've tried to do have been a failure, it's actually our intent and our energy going forward and doing them. We've never really committed deep down with everything we've got to doing all the work regardless of what life throws at us. And it's really, really important to understand that that's what this challenge is about. It's about you making a choice to do the shit when the universe is working against you for the day. The other thing that we want to do at the end of this 45-day challenge is we want to notice our benchmark, how our benchmark in our expectations on ourselves have changed. Okay, what you will tolerate from yourself in moving forward, what things you'll accept from yourself in terms of what you will and won't do, and what you'll actually what you'll actually commit to doing from yourself. So going back to what I said before, the things that we say we're going to do, we can say we're going to do a lot of things. Now we're going to be really we're going to hold on to that commitment. We're not going to give it away so freely, because we know that if we commit to doing something, we're going to do it. So we want to look at where our baseline is at the end of the program. The thing that we're going to experience on this challenge is basically a lot of incredible reasons to quit. Okay, especially when it get like doing the first 3 to 5 days is going to be a piece of cake because it's all new and all fresh. But when we get to day 20, day 26, and day 29, and day 30, you're going to have a lot of reasons to quit. You're going to have a lot of things pop up that just get in the way. It's up to you to choose to stay in focus, protect your streak, and I'll explain the streak in a minute, and don't quit. Okay, because we've quit so many times. The whole goal of what we're here for is to not quit. You want to become intentionally amazing. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're building your confidence up and your self-esteem and your value in yourself by choosing to do the things that you've said you're going to do every day. And what we don't realize is that once we make those choices continuously and we stick to our word, that builds up our confidence in ourselves. That builds up the belief that we can achieve more and we can do more things, because when shit's gotten hard, I've gone and done the work anyway. And then that's how we move forward, and we take on bigger challenges in our life, is by having that confidence and that successes in ourselves. Just got to read off my notes because I've got so much I want to cover. All right, so this is a choice of doing the disciplines, okay, and then focusing on those. So here are what we're going to do for the next 45 days. First off, we're going to drink all of the water, okay. So the first one on our list is to, I've lost my list, drink the right amount of water. Now the right amount of water is really simple. It's 25 So it's 1 litre of water per 25 kilos of body weight per day. So I'm 105 kilos, so I have a minimum of 4 litres per day to drink. Then I get an additional litre for every hour of exercise that I do. So for me, I'm on 5 litres a day. That's minimum without changing. So I start drinking water from the moment I get up, and you'll notice I have a big 1 litre water bottle now. I have 5 of those a day. Okay, that's without us down. We're going to follow the diet plan, okay? Now, I don't care which diet plan you follow. If you want me to create your one, or if you've got your favourite one out there, you're going to follow it to a T. You're not going to miss a day. You're not going to have any cheat days. You're not going to have any days off. You're not going to go and have extra barbecues. You're not going to go on benders or anything like that. You're going to follow your diet plan for 45 days. First meal, second meal, third meal, fourth meal, fifth meal, without fail. All of the meals, nothing outside of that diet plan. 3, you're going to have no alcohol. Now, this is going to be a bit challenging for some of us, but no alcohol is really important. That is a decision you have to make to have no alcohol. It affects the body in negative ways, okay? It also lets us make bad decisions, but for the next 45 days, no booze, okay? Water, diet, no booze. You're going to exercise daily, okay? Every day for at least 45 minutes, you're going to do some form of exercise. If you want to jump in at my level, I'm doing 2 rounds of exercise a day. I'm doing 4. I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, strongman training, and then I do conditioning every other day. And then in the morning when I get up, I do a 45-minute run or jog. Now, the 45-minute cardio workout every day is mandatory. That's Monday to Sunday every day. Now, it doesn't matter what it is. Okay, if you are going for a bike ride with your family, that's exercise. If you're going for a 45-minute walk on the Esplanade and your heart rate gets raised, you walk away with the sweat, that's exercise. If you're in the gym, then you're definitely exercising. Okay, so you have to do those exercises every day. The last one is take a photo every day. Okay, now you don't have to post all of your photos in the script, but you have to take a photo of you every day when you wake up. Just quickly snap a photo when you wake up in the mirror, and you're done. What this is going to do is this is going to give you something to look back on in 45 days, because you're not going to notice the changes every day because you're looking at yourself, but you want to be able to look at yourself in day 1 and day 45 and see the changes. You want to have a look at that and go, this is what I did in 45 days, and this is how my body changed. For some of us, you can even take photos of our face. Like if you get a nice little portrait shot, you'll see the effects of no alcohol and hydration as well. Okay, those are the 5 things. That's all we've got to do. Okay, drink all the water, eat all the food, don't drink exercise, don't drink alcohol, do all the exercise, and take a photo. Every day, those 5 things for 45 days. Okay, it sounds pretty simple. Okay, and for some of us, some of those are going to be really, really easy. Okay, drinking all the water is really easy for me. Eating all the food is okay for me. Sticking to my diet plan without extra coffees and cakes is a bit of a challenge. But we have to choose to do those things because we want to become intentionally amazing, which means we make that choice every day to do those things. Okay? Now, the other things I'm going to throw in over the 45 days is we're going to learn about the effects of gratitude and fear. Okay? The thing about the way our brain works is our brain can only work in one side of the force, light and dark. So if we're in a gratitude phase, our side of the brain that appreciates gratitude, left side of the brain, is activated, which means we're more enjoyable. Better drugs get released from our brain, but we can't be in fear and doubt. So if you're ever finding yourself at the end of the day, and we'll cover this in the gratitude workshop, is that if you're ever finding yourself it's getting too hard and you start talking to yourself in a bad way, just quickly start thinking about things you're grateful for. Okay, I know that when I start thinking about whether things are too hard and all that, I start thinking about my kids and how grateful I are that they're my kids, they're pretty amazing, and then all of a sudden I don't worry about the things that are scaring me down in whatever other area. Your brain can't do 2 things at once, okay? We're also going to be covering off morning and night routines. We're also going to be covering off power lists and things like that. So by the end of the 45 days, you're living your intentional day. And that's my goal for why I'm doing this program with you guys, is that by the end of the 45 days, I want to be living my ideal day. I want to be waking up energized. I want to be powered through the whole day. I want to have a list of things I want to be getting done. I want to know that I went to bed getting everything I wanted to get done. Okay? And that's really, really important, living your ideal day. Now, we are going to track our progress on an app called Streaks, and I'll put the link down there for us as well. And that streak is what you want to protect. So what I mean by protect is that once you start accruing 3, 4, 5 green dots, you want to protect it. You want to look at that streak regularly to remind you to keep doing all the work. And if you get to 8 o'clock at night and you're a litre and a half of water down and you haven't done your exercise for the day, grab your water bottle, hit the road, go for a fast walk, do your 45 minutes, and then get your streak done. Okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to use that streak to keep us motivated along the way. Now, this is a 45-day challenge. Okay? It's not the only 45-day challenge. So if you fuck it up and you lose your streak, if you end up forgetting to drink your water one day, if you end up not getting, if you end up missing your meal, if you end up cheating on your diet, or you end up having a beer, you don't quit. You start again. Okay? You make that decision to fucking wipe your streak down, and you start doing that shit again. You start from day one. You might be out of sync for the rest of us, but that's okay. You own it, you realize what you've done, and you start back again. Because it's not a fail, okay? Just because you broke the streak doesn't mean you failed at the 45 Strong program. It just means you got a lesson now, okay? You hit a very challenging part of life. Life is going to be throwing shit at you. It's going to be throwing shit at you all the time. I've got a word for that I wanted to use there, okay? Incredible. Life's going to give you incredible reasons to quit, okay? Sometimes those incredible reasons win. Okay, so what we want to do is if those incredible reasons win, we want to acknowledge that, realize what we've done, look back at it and address it, and then start back again day one. Your goal is to get to 45 days. If it takes you 2 goes, okay. If it takes you 10 goes, who fucking cares? Okay, just get to that 45 days and work every day, working your ass off to do those 5 things so you hit 45 days. And at the end of that 45 days, you'll have a higher benchmark on who you are and what you accept from yourself. And if it took you 10 goes, it just means you learn a lot more fucking lessons than everyone else, okay? And you've got a lot more personal development in there. It doesn't matter, so long as we all get to 45 days, okay? That's it. That's our 45 Strong challenge, okay? That's what we're going to be putting our meat and energy into for the next 45 days. Put your comments below, download the Streak app, let me know if you need a diet plan. And what I'm going to do is we're going to start this from today. Okay, watch this video, okay, get your water ready, make sure you start it today, and then put as many things in place as you can to watch it today, and then tomorrow morning when we wake up, we start from there. Thanks, guys.